podcast for 2022. Hit the theme.
Podcast for the ultimate United Gears of Thieves, and we're also known as Two Golf. We're gonna talk about the movies that we rewrote all the themes for. We're watching some movies and complaining about things, cause we want our themes in these damn movies. But we don't think Hollywood has the damn guts to deal with how real our themes are. We don't think the themes from all these movies cut the mustard good enough, and we could do a better job. So we rewrote the themes, and now they're better themes. And now this is a podcast where you listen to us talk about our themes. Okay, here we go. Let's podcast.
Hey, it's 2022, everybody, and we're going to start it off with HELLRAISER. Really catches the vibe of the movie. It's a puzzle. Beware. Because it opens a door. The walls. Some guys with wings. It's not news for you. Taste of the Ultimate United Gears of Themes song from the album Lost Themes Volume 1, which is only available on our Bandcamp. So yeah, that's HELLRAISER, man.
Can I say something about this HELLRAISER theme?
You got it.
So, the lost themes, those are themes that never went to the full level of the release themes.
Yeah.
So, some of them are like, this one's cool, it's a little long, this one's cool, maybe needs a little work. I gotta say, HELLRAISER is sounding like a top theme.
Yeah, and listen to how it changes at the end. Check this out.
That's nice.
Like the movie, Sinister.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah, I actually really like this one, and and you are right. A lot of the themes that appear on Lost Themes are ones where I'm like, most
Like some of them maybe could use some workshop.
could use some work, but I don't like it when somebody dumps an album with all the crappers on it, I want to give them a few non-crappers. Not that any of them are crappers, but like this one, I this one, I was just like, this one's really good. You know what? I'm going to throw it into Lost Themes.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's a what do they call that in business? It's a loss leader.
Yeah.
Or a baiting
switch.
A baiting switch.
Or a compound fracture.
You know what? Can I ask one more question just before I forget? Because I mean to ask this every time.
Yeah.
And then we get on to some stuff. I realized that, how there's the theme for the Themes podcast that plays at the beginning of the podcast.
Right.
There's a line, I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
We don't think, it sounds to me like we don't think Hollywood has attend us.
I'm going to have to sing it. The only way I know lyrics is if I sing them again.
Sure.
So this is the podcast for the Ultimate United Givers of Themes, also known as Two Golf.
Also known as Two Golf.
We're here to talk about the movies that we redid all the themes for. We're talking some movies, and we're complaining about things.
Because we don't think Hollywood has
Because
attend us?
we don't think Hollywood has the damn guts.
Has the damn
guts to what is and how's it go after that? To something to listen to our themes?
Yeah, it's a tough. Hey guys, there's that button on your next to the play button if you use an iTelephone that'll go back 30 seconds. So hit that 4 times and
We
listen
don't think
again.
Hollywood has the damn guts to know how good our themes are, or something like that.
Got
to
it.
realize how
Got
good
it.
our themes are. Yeah. Isn't that funny how
Hollywood haciendas. I thought.
Yeah.
Hollywood haciendas.
I mean,
we don't think those fucking fat cats in their fucking Hollywood haciendas.
my God! Now next time I look at my phone, it's just gonna be nothing but ads for Hollywood haciendas. It's just gonna this guy going like, "Hey, big guy, come on down to Hollywood haciendas. You got enough money for this, right? You're not a loser, are you?
Hey, big guy, come here. What's your social security number?
We only got top floors. So you're always looking down on the suckers that are on the bottom floor. But we don't even have bottom floors. It's all top floors at Hollywood haciendas.
I'll tell you though, if you ever stay in one of their properties, it's pretty nice. So case closed.
Hollywood hacienda is a top-notch facility. Yeah. So we're talking.
We're really good at comedy.
Yeah. We are great at comedy too. So we were gone for a couple weeks because it was the holidays, number one, and then like everybody in the country had COVID at the same time. Not us though. You never did. You get it?
Not conclusively. Our household had it.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm gonna say conclusively, you did not get it, and I did not, and I definitely didn't get it because I don't do anything. Like I'm one of those people. Like, and it's just what I prefer. I'm not gonna call anybody out for doing stuff, but I don't like to do stuff right now because I want to be alive. And
I'm just, I'm like, I want to go to a fucking store, and when I'm in the store, I might just want to like lick whatever somebody just picked up. I don't know.
Yeah. So this movie, Hellraiser, is what we're going to talk about today. And we're back this is the first episode of 2022 even. And Hellraiser, Cody, you have this, once again, we're continuing the tradition of you have not seen, right?
I haven't. I feel like Hellraiser is something where it's like, if I didn't see it by the time I was like 12, I don't know. I mean, I probably will sometime.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
Pinhead's a good song, so.
Yeah. I don't want to be a Pinhead no more.
Hey, they made a movie called Pinhead. I can't do Joey's voice. I try.
I can do Joey's voice pretty good. What do you want him to say?
I can do it sometimes, but.
They made a movie. Yeah, that's close. Like, I don't know if you know they made a movie. They made a movie.
I can't find that pen I want. That's what you say.
Hey there, Tipper, what's this sticker doing on my CD?
Yeah.
A lot of it's like, you gotta like catch the word in between your Adam's apple
and like
and
his
the back
speaking
of your throat.
voice is hard. A voice I can do pretty good is Marky Ramone.
Ooh, he's not gonna like that. He gets real mad. Marky.
I was sitting there trying to write another volume of Marky Ramone's Erotic Nights, and then I hear these themes guy. Well, that wasn't really it. Anyway, Hellraiser.
Hi, it's me, Marky. I'd like to send a message to the Ultimate United Givers of Themes. They should not do either Commando or Pet Cemetery or because the world famous Ramones did those themes pretty good. That was close. I had
that
it
captured Marky's like gravitas.
Yeah, I had it at moments, but I lost it at moments. Most of the moments I lost it.
Hey,
so Hellraiser is a movie about like these boxes that are also puzzles, and you play around with them, and if you get them right, if you play with them enough, then the walls open up, and you know who Pinhead is. They're these guys called Cenobites, and they live inside the walls, and their thing is they like think things that hurt are also good.
So there's more than one guy who looks like he's like a Yoda, where people were like, "Oh, there's more of these." Or did we always know?
No. They started as humans and then they got turned in. Like a Cenobite is basically a human that likes to slice their own body up in a lot of ways. And there's one guy who's like I think his name's Chatterface or something like that because his thing is he likes to pin his lips back. He likes to like slice his cheeks and pull his lips back and go.
Oh yeah, well I mean, I can
chatter at
understand
people.
liking that.
And then there's another guy who I think just his stomach is cut open all the time, and he likes that.
His name's Sepsis.
And
I am Sepsis.
And there's like a female type one. I don't know if she actually is a female, but there's one that seems feminine, and her thing is like not having. I think she's just really into raising hell. I think she's the main one who's just like, guys, my main priority is going to be...
I came to raise hell.
Yeah,
so.
I came to raise hell and take names, and I'm all out of names, so...
There seems to be too much hell here.
Yeah. There's a lot of it. Yeah, so, but it is a good movie because you've seen Night, you know Nightbreed.
I've seen
kinda,
Nightbreed.
and
Never read the book.
And this one is Clive Barker, a big time queer icon, Clive Barker, because he likes he's a what does it fucking matter? I just remember we used to work for this company. Well, we used to work for this company that sold a lot of stuff to
Gay entertainment.
Gay entertainment. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I was pussyfooting around that. Or cockfooting around it. I guess I was cockfooting around it. But we used to sell a lot of his stuff, and he's, big icon. Big icon.
I think I only ever read one of his books. And I read it when I was like 10, so I definitely didn't understand it. Yeah, Weave World.
It's funny. I've been reading Weave World in between the phone calls.
I assume it's about
my job.
I'm not going to say anybody's first name because I don't know if they want to be mentioned on the podcast, but
Darren.
I assume it's about the Weaver family.
Oh shit! We've said too much.
You said
just
it twice.
D Weaver.
Yeah.
I don't know. That might give away too much. Darren W. How about that?
All I'm saying is there's this house at the top of the hill where they're going to have Weeblos meetings and stuff. So,
Take that to the bank.
Take that to the bank, cash it in, fuck it.
Yeah.
Bring
it up, touch it, fuck it.
Bring it.
Rip it down, chug it, ditch it.
We got so many pent up jokes because since we've recorded, it's probably been like close to like a month and a half.
Yeah. I'm kind of busting at the seams.
So we got all these pent up jokes, and some
some are worse than others.
Oh my god! I just remembered how I dreamed about some great catchphrase we should have.
What is it?
When you're dreaming right before you fall asleep, and then I woke up. It was some, I can't remember the words, but it was some just like regular phrase like "let me see that" or something. But it was like, "Oh, let me see that."
Oh, that sounds scummy. Yeah.
But it's just something you say like oh that guy just hit a home run, or oh, I want a free pizza. Let me see that.
I like it. I like that, and we'll use it. It'll come back. It'll definitely come back. That one is not. We have not heard the last of "Let Me See That." That is for sure. I was thinking last night, like, how all of a sudden a word becomes funny.
Oh yeah.
And like we were me and Cody and some of our old friends, we have a constant like joke text chain going. And,
are you talking about dope?
Okay, we can talk about that too, but maybe this will become a reoccurring segment. But the one Oath was the one that
Oath is because it sounds kind of oafy.
Yeah, and it also sounds like it's not even a word. Oath.
Yeah, it's just like a word.
It sounds more just like a guttural expression.
Oath.
Yeah. Oath. Oath.
Yeah, a lot of words with they say K's are funny in comedy. I think O's are funny.
Yeah, you got to have your comedy K's, your comedy W's, Cucamonga, Quackawacka.
Yeah,
I was going down to Quackawacka the other day.
Jack Benny used to do that one a lot. He was like, "Hey folks, Quackawacka."
Yeah.
I don't know what Jack Benny's voice sounds like.
So one of the things in Hellraiser that they're really into is like they like to get people's like we're having some internet problems here, but we're watching the movie and it's cycling right now. But this is just like a bunch of skin on the floor. They're really into taking people's skin off and then hanging it on these like kind of sculptures that have wood. And they spin, but they're all made out of wood and metal, mostly wood.
Clive Barker does really seem to be interested in like textures and like flesh and blood. And, like Stephen King, his scary stuff is more about like your mind being scared.
Yeah, or like stuff that turns bad, like stuff that turns
like rot.
Yeah, or like a car.
Or what hell has
like
you
a car
rot?
that turns bad. Like
Stephen King, right? Yeah.
Or like a truck that turns like a truck
he
that
did that one
turns
too,
bad.
didn't he?
Yeah.
I wonder if he has any books about a bad boat. Like if Night Boat was bad.
Yeah, but that would be it would have to be able to heal itself because all you'd have to do is shoot a hole in the boat. Like if you were on a boat and it was trying to kill you, you would. Like, if you got off the boat, you could have problems because the boat, if it was a motorboat, it could motor you down.
You got to stay on the boat,
yeah, but you could just shoot, like, couldn't you just shoot the floor and the boat would sink?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say that in this scenario, the boat has some super, there's a lot of stuff in Stephen King books that, there's some eyeballs and faces on the floor.
Yeah, there's pinheads.
But, it's like, in real life, if you get buried in a pet cemetery, you don't live your life again. Oh, no. But like, so I'm gonna assume this boat is like, you shoot it and it's like, bullets can't hurt me, Stephen.
So how do you kill the boat then?
If it's like
True love?
if it's like a lot of other Stephen King stuff, you have to go into a cave and confront like a spider version of it, or
he likes spider versions of things.
yeah, or Max von Sydow. The last one of his that I read long time ago, Needful Things.
Yeah. I think Jerry's Game was the last one I read, and it wasn't about what I thought it was going to be about.
Oh yeah, the guy who plays Jerry in the movie Jerry's Game?
Yeah, Bruce
Green. Oh man, I love him because he's in he's he's in like those newer Star Treks and stuff.
And he plays the monster in Super 8.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that.
He does its face.
Yeah, wow.
He plays the monster's
plays
face.
Bobby McNamara in The Post, but in Gerald's Game, he doesn't have his shirt on. It's like, man, Bruce Greenwood's fucking ripped.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that a weird thing about how when you look at someone and you're like, they're not ripped, and then they are?
Yeah,
like how does that happen? Like me and you could be ripped because we look the same as Bruce Greenwood with clothes on.
That's
but you
true,
know what?
yeah.
We're not ripped.
When I wear
Explain that.
I wear this type of sweatshirt.
Because
so
it makes
I look
you
more
look
like Bruce Greenwood.
Oh man, you know what?
I am actually a big fan of Bruce Greenwood.
I am too. Did you see New Suicide Squad and also Peacemaker? Because if not,
I ain't seen Peacemaker yet.
It's good. Yeah,
that's the other thing. We were talking earlier about all the stuff on my list to watch this week.
It is great.
I've seen the movie a couple times.
Yeah.
That movie, you know what? I mean, there's many, many reasons to enjoy that movie. But you know what I really love? There's the one part where they're at. But even more specific into
Not
the
the
movie.
theme.
It's not a theme, and this is just a song he used. I don't think he was trying to make it a theme. But when they play the classic Pixies cut, "Hey."
Oh yeah.
I mean, "Hey" is just a great fucking song. But I really love the fact that they chose, it's like, okay, we need one Pixies song for this movie. Okay, Peter Capaldi's character, his name actually is Greaves. And they're like, now let's not do Mr. Greaves. Come on, let's do Hey.
Yeah.
But, there's literally a guy named Mr. Greaves right there.
But, I mean...
Too on the nose.
It would have been on the nose unless they used a TV on the radio version.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
Like,
version. But, sometimes it's like, hey man, we're an hour and a half in, and come on, this movie's been pretty good. I think we've earned a little on the nose,
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, play Hey. Hey, play Hey!
That movie is tight. Anyway.
Oh shit! I almost totally forgot. I actually I was cleaning up the basement.
Yeah, I was wondering what that thing was.
Yeah, so I found these little these things, and they actually look kind of like the boxes that they use to like call the monsters in Hellraiser. So
They're definitely boxes.
yeah, I mean they're just kind of fun to play with. You can stick your fingers in them, and that's whoa. This thing's
This kind of hurts.
Hey, Bill!
Are we back? We're back!
I think we're back, Wally.
Look at this fucking weird place.
This is a weird fucking room.
Wait a minute. Computer, there's microphones. Hey, we're on the podcast. It's ours now. We win the podcast.
We're probably here because we are the best band in the world, and everybody knows it. And if you don't know it, you're a fucking idiot. We're called the Wamblers, and we like to party with you.
We party so much. So listen, I don't know. I guess we were dead for like a long time, since like Rocktober, and Rocktober is called Rocktober because Wamblers love to rock and roll.
Everybody loves to rock and roll, and we love to goof, and we were dead.
So then all of a sudden, we were just in this room like a couple minutes ago, and let me explain this room to you.
Hoofing and
It used
goofing.
to be a black room, but then all of a sudden, we found these two little boxes. So we started just like fucking around with the boxes, because a box is like something that needs to be fucked with. And then there was like lightning, and the wall opened up.
And I was like, I got a box.
And I'm like, fuck with that box. You fuck with your box too. But that reminds me of this movie that we saw, and it's called HELLRAISER, and it's really hilarious, guys.
There's this kid in it, and he's like, somebody stuck all this shit into his fucking face. And he's like, that's all right.
Well, someone's gonna hang pictures on his face later on.
That's okay with me. That's how the pros do it. So
If you want to hang a picture on something, just put a fucking nail into it. Just goddamn right.
the whole thing.
So when we were in that room, we did not stop goofing. Because if you're thinking that we did, man, we didn't.
Listen, we're not the kind of guys who are ever going to stop goofing. So, if you think that we're going to stop goofing, well, maybe somebody's going to, push you down.
Like, somebody might, I don't know, like, aim at you.
Somebody might come up behind you and just like fucking push you down.
Like,
make
if we
me
see
a
you,
sandwich.
like if we, it's only if we see you. Like if we see you, so don't get seen. Right.
And then put on your headphones and listen to the new Wamblers album, Sauce.
It's called Sauce. You should listen to it because, like, I don't know if you know how famous we are. Our album Sauce, you can just find it all over the internet.
And we're the kind of guys, we understand that, sometimes the world might need a little help with its goof.
Yeah.
So we bring important issues like doing crimes, and if it's hard to goof, and make me a sandwich, and if you have pets, and going to a good college.
Yeah. Like, go to a college. I don't know. Go to a college? No. Just don't.
Did Stanley bring my sandwich?
I don't know. Is Stanley? I don't know. Wow, that zapped good. I got a shock from that thing.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
What the fuck?
All right, I'm tossing this thing out of here.
Yeah, no more boxes for me. I'll just if I want to see a box from now on, I'm just gonna watch it in the movie HELLRAISER.
That small amount of static electricity was enough for me to say, "Get out of here, box, for good, and don't come back neither."
Do you think maybe one day you'd like to have a job at a box factory?
I ain't working that hard.
Good point.
Yeah, there's that room where you have to walk around the box. Who's got time for that? Jeez, man, you know what I was thinking of the other day? Like, what if we never have to like go somewhere to work again? Like, and I don't know how I feel about that because sometimes it's nice to go somewhere to work, but then sometimes it's nice to not go somewhere to work.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and say that that's going to depend on the work you're doing.
Yeah.
There's some kinds of work where it's like, yeah, I'm going to go there. I'm going to see some other people. We're going to exchange some fucking ideas.
Yeah.
We're going to, and especially if it's work that's like, something good to do, like, a cause.
Because why?
Because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
But, like, oh, man, yeah, I got a job giving guitars to babies. Like, that's a good charity.
Yeah, but what's that baby gonna do with it? Just look at it like a stupid baby and then go to sleep?
Well,
No.
that's always the dream.
I'll take that guitar.
But I mean, when did you start playing guitar? What were you like? 7?
When I was a baby, when when somebody brought a free guitar to me because I was a baby, because I took advantage of the free guitar baby program.
Like I started playing drums when I was 8, and like I'm a decent drummer, but imagine if I started playing the minute I was born.
I wasn't a principal when I was 1.
That's another
that's another 8 years of practice.
That's true, yeah. And you do get a lot more time to practice as a kid.
Right.
Like
it's like,
now,
you know,
like,
you don't have to do fucking math homework
Yeah.
when you're a baby.
Like my songwriting, well, at least as far as I'm concerned, my songwriting has improved, but my guitar playing hasn't really improved because I don't practice. But then when I think about practicing, I'm like, I'm just gonna write a song.
Sure. Hey, well, I mean, that kind of is practice in a way,
I
although
guess it
it's
is.
not because it's production. I don't know.
What do they say? You have to do something for 1,000 hours before you're an expert at it. So I think that's
Yeah.
all we need to worry about. We did that.
Yeah. So, you know, if you guys start now, 1,000 hours, I mean, what, a day is 24 hours.
Or maybe it's
so
10,000. It might be
so-
10,000.
And I think you said 100,000 before. I just really downgraded it to just do it 1,000 times. You'll be fine.
If you practice
fucking
for like
fine.
10 minutes once, you'll be fine.
You know,
if you're good.
Well, you know, my son is trying. He started playing the song on the piano, and he's just like, you know, it's like, oh, it's hard to do this with my hands. And I was like, you know what, man, muscle. You know, it's easier to do with your feet.
Yeah.
But you know, hey, man, you'll just get that muscle memory. Keep practicing it. Fuck it.
Yeah. I like learning how to play a song and then forgetting how to play a song.
I'm thinking about trying to learn how to play the saxophone.
Ooh.
You know, get some big sax, like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you know, like that Crooked Fingers song. Or like,
That one about yeah, I know.
You
which
know the
you
one.
mean. I know
And
which
you guys
one you
out
mean.
there, you know the one.
You guys know which one I'm talking about. Oh man, look what's happening here. So this movie, Hellraiser. You guys heard about this movie? It's a movie basically about raising hell. In any way you can, like just whatever you got. That's what Hellraiser brings to you. I wonder who. I think Dan. Did
I was
Dan
gonna say-
Elfman do this? Dan Elfman did
I don't know.
Nightbreed, and there's some good stuff. But Dan Elfman is surprisingly very good lyric writer in movies like Nightmares on Christmas and
Sure,
the
sure.
movie and the band Oingos Boingos. Great
Sure.
lyric writer. But I'm pretty sure he forgot to write lyrics to the themes of these movies.
Yeah, which is, you know, it's such a rookie mistake. And for someone like Dan Elfman, I'm like, dude, rookie mistake.
Yeah, like, and the funny thing is like, you know, he knows how to,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
otherwise, like, Oingos Boingos, they would have not had no words neither.
I mean, but even them tried to theme up back to school, and the song had nothing to do with going back to school.
Yeah, it was a song about dead guys partying,
Yeah,
which sounds pretty
yeah.
good, and honestly would have been a good theme for fucking Hellraiser, because the guys are partying, and I'm pretty sure they're dead. And these guys, oh my god, do they fucking party? Like, look how much. Like,
yeah, they are partying.
Look at that.
Oh man, I remember that move from
That's
movies.
a Tommy Lee move.
Okay, that's right.
Putting
Yeah.
flipping the cigarette inside your mouth and then flipping it back
Yeah,
out,
that's
and then
cold.
having the
That's
smoke come out of your nose.
That's cold blooded. Who do you know who did the? This is probably common knowledge among people who know about Hellraiser, but I just don't know it. Do you know who did? Is this like a Stan Winston thing? Like, do you know who did the guts and stuff?
That's a good question. I'm gonna say
Savini?
no, not Savini, but it might have been who's them guys? They started. I know more about horror than you guys.
Sid and
but,
Marty
but,
Krofft.
no, there's
They
these
did the-
there's these guys who like worked on Evil Dead's. And I think they might have worked for Winston, but then they broke off and they worked on Aliens too, like
okay.
KNB or something like that.
I don't know.
Don't look it up. We
I
don't
won't
look
look it
stuff.
up.
We don't look stuff up on this podcast.
Take
but
that
it
shit
might have been
somewhere else
It
if you
might have
wanna
been
look it
them
up.
shits that did it. The guy Greg Nicotero, you know that name?
I know the name. I don't-
because he works on. I guess he works on that Walking Dead show, which is a bunch of bullshit.
But it probably has a lot of guts. Yeah, you know, it's funny. Like, I only really started knowing like DPs, cinematographers, not the sexual act.
yeah.
I only really started
Down to
knowing about
party.
them a couple of years ago. Yeah, they're basically like a director is like, hey, I need somebody to work the camera, and they're people who are down to party for working the camera. So like Roger Deakins fucking loves to party.
Roger DPs
Yeah, he does big time.
double party.
And if we can take a minute to pipe out another podcast, you know, Roger Deakins' podcast, Team Deakins.
Yeah, I follow it on Instagram, but I ain't never listened to it.
It's good. It's him and his wife, who's like his DP and partner in, again, cinema, but like he does not party. He really does not party.
He looks like he might not.
Maybe he does.
It's funny that he has a podcast because I've heard he doesn't even like to talk.
Yeah, they just, they're like, hey, we're going to talk to Josh Brolin about which lenses and f-stops we used that day.
And Josh Brolin is like, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's the thing. Josh Brolin does know.
Oh, yeah?
And apparently he's really funny. That's what Javier Bardem says.
Yeah, but Javier Bardem's probably just saying that to cheese him off.
Yeah, it's a good point. Well, he would have. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I thought you said shine him on, but right.
Cheese them off, yeah.
Right,
they're enemies.
Different.
And you never seen No Countries Go Old Men? They're enemies.
Yeah, I seen it, and they're like...
And I want to say, I know that all good actors, like, if you're a good actor, you act like the way you act in the movie in real life. So there's no way they're friends. They're enemies.
That's actually... Well, but, I mean, they are...
Oh, but was they friends in Doom?
I think there was a begrudging mutual respect.
Or
they only had that one scene where they spit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway,
So
we've been talking about Dune and No Country for Old Men today.
I think that'll do
we
it for
actually
another
will.
episode of Bardem Talk.
Yeah, we will actually be talking about No Country for Old Men soon because that's on EP6. But we're still talking Lost
Good
Themes.
picture.
Next week, we're going to be talking about possibly the greatest film of the 80s, Overboard.
Yeah,
Like,
Jim and Dandy to the fucking rescue.
Yeah, I'm not even joking. Might be the best film of the 80s, right behind...
Bill and Ted, maybe.
Yeah, Bill and Ted.
Edward
3 o'clock
Edward
high.
Scissorhands was 9. Oh, 3 o'clock high. Wow.
Casey Samosky.
Oh, man, I forgot about that one.
Pretty. I don't even know if that holds up. Only one way to find out.
Watch Hoosiers.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one too. Got a theme for that too. That's a real good theme.
We'll talk. We'll Hoosier another day.
We'll Hoosier another day.
It's like
folks,
that James Bond movie, Hoosier Another Day.
Yeah. So anyway, we're a half hour in here, so we're gonna call it quits for today. But we'll be back next week with Overboard. And welcome to 2022. Looking pretty great so far. I'm actually 90% serious about that. It's pretty great, We might go to see Built to Spill, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
In like May, I think. But yeah, you've been listening to the Two Golf podcast. We might go to see Built to Spill in May. You can go to twogolf.com for all your themes needs. TUUGOF.com. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and there's a rarely used TikTok, but you never know, maybe we'll use it again rarely sometime in the future. So we'll see you next week. Theme on, motherfuckers.
Cookies.
Stop partying.